Joining us right now is Congresswoman Sherrill of New Jersey. She's also a member of the House Select Committee on China. And Congresswoman Sherrill, thank you for being here this morning. This is an issue that, again, is a rare spot of bipartisanship. What happened here? What got to the point that this is going to be the issue that both sides of the aisle agree on?
You know, I think we had been seeing the authoritarian encroachment of China across the world, the bad actions of China in the economic sphere, whether it was dumping or subsidies or buying up farmland. So we are all together on taking actions now. This is a turning point. The decision, I think, has come to the point where instead of being this market that we were hoping would be more and more open, not just to economic advances, but to democracy, we are realizing that that is not the case, that they are actually consolidating power under Xi, that he has been a very bad actor economically and politically, and it's time that we take a different tack when it comes towards China.
What does that mean for American businesses that have built up big businesses in China or have big parts of their supply chain coming from?
Well, I think a couple things. First of all, the goal of this is to make American businesses more competitive. So that's why you see things like the CHIPS Act. That's why you see things like the IRA, making sure that we are reshoring American manufacturing, building up that manufacturing base. But for those businesses, those American businesses that have significant investment in China, I think it's time to start to look at where is your supply chain? Is it utilizing forced labor? Some of these forced labor camps are really committing what you saw last night. Some people call a modern genocide with forced sterilization of certain parts of the population. Are your workers in danger? What if your CEO says something that China or Xi does not like? Are people going to be jailed in your company in China? These are things that I think companies have to start to question as we move forward.
I think companies are already doing that themselves, just based on all the trouble with the supply chain during COVID. I think it showed us just how brittle our supply chain was. Are they moving quickly enough for you, and are they going to be punished if they're not doing things at the speed you'd like?
You know, the intent is not to punish American companies. The intent is to make American business more resilient, more competitive. So what we are looking at is the long term. How do we make sure that our American companies can fairly compete in the global economy? China for too long has used its economic power to punish nations, punish companies if they step out of line. Here I'm thinking about Australia, for example, just questioning where COVID came from, and that was met with repercussions. The Nobel Peace Prize, awarding a prize to a Chinese dissident and then China punishing Norway. These are things that are unacceptable. We have to make sure that as democracies, we're fighting for that freedom of speech, that innovation, that development that comes with it, and holding China accountable economically against illegal subsidies, dumping, forced labor, all the ways that have really made it hard for American companies to compete globally.